I think each and every one of us has made a mistake. But no one is the sum of one mistake. We're all more than that. Those statistics are chilling for me to understand the effect that it's had on our community. That's why I get up every morning shepherding women back into the community in a way that provides them safety, dignity, and support. My name is Susan Burton. I am the founder of a New Way of Life Reentry project. I started a new way of life based on my experience. I was incarcerated 6 times before someone thought enough about to help me. Some people have a safety net, and some people don't. I didn't, but I have one now. And I'm gonna share it with every person that I possibly can. In 2017, I published Becoming Miss Burton. I went on a national tour, and over again in those prisons, women stood up and cried, saying, I don't want to come back here.
When I read that book, it was so heartfelt. It was at the lowest point of my life.
We was reading about how successful she was in life, and I looked at her as a role model.
Dear A New Way of Life Reentry Project, I'm too old and tired of coming through the revolving door of jail. I want to better my life and myself.
I'm incarcerated at CRDF, Linwood County Jail. Whenever I do get released, I don't have nowhere to go, no money, no nothing.
Dear A New Way of Life, writing you this letter, asking for help, begging for help, because I'm ready and willing to change my life all the way.
We get about 100 letters a month with women asking for help.
We reply to each and every one of those letters, offering each and every woman a place to reside upon release.
The day I left prison, the town driver turned out of the gates, and I said, Sorreo, this is a big world. I've lived in a small space for 17 and a half years. This is a very big world.
When I got out, I didn't have an ID.
When I got out, I didn't have a birth certificate.
I didn't have a bank account.
I did not know how to use a computer.
I put a cell phone in my hand and I says, how do you turn it on?
You get $200 called gate money. They put you on a bus and you get off downtown Skid Row. And you're supposed to make a life from there. You have no government IDs. You're full of anxiety. And you're full of hope.
I wanted a place where I could slowly reacclimate back into society because I had been gone for so long. I didn't want to just jump right into the swing of things and get lost and, potentially mess up.
I came with nothing. I didn't even have a bra on and no underwear. And I was with sandals. And then they were like, don't worry about it. We got you. You're here now.
Growing up with 2 abusive parents, I wasn't used to getting physical hugs. And so when I came here, that was something so different, but it felt so good. I felt my inner child so happy.
Formerly incarcerated women constitute amongst the most vulnerable populations. And so having reentry programs like A New Way of Life matter because that safe housing where women can be themselves, where they don't have to worry about sexual or physical harm, is incredibly important for reentering society.
On the beach. We are like seashells upon the beach. Beautiful.
It doesn't feel like a facility where people have to still come in and go through metal detectors and, share a large room with 50 other people. They're able to come home to actual houses.
It was absolutely incredible to see a bed. It was bunk beds. And I picked this giant comforter. And she said, "That's too big for your bunk bed." I said, "I just want to be warm."
When I came here, I was provided with the things that I needed. Hygienes, pajamas, just everything that you don't have.
We had a young lady that came recently. She came home after 26 years, and 2 hours into her stay, she came back into the office and sat down and said, "I just opened a refrigerator. I just opened a refrigerator." And people might not understand that, but it has such meaning.
Very good.
A new way of life addresses the problems that individuals have: social problems, mental health problems, drug addiction problems, poverty problems, by just providing basic support.
We help them with getting their life documents, their IDs, their social security cards, their birth certificates, all of the documents that they need to be able to have access to gainful employment, to continue in their education.
We provide legal representation in the courts. We go to court with them. We follow up on their petitions. We complete their petitions.
A New Way of Life has a full family reunification team that is helping me get my kids back.
One of the hardest things after being estranged from your children is trying to reconnect with them. And even for the women who do regain custody of their children, trying to create that bond again after dealing with separation is really hard to do.
My dreams is to be the mother that I always wanted to be. I'm about to cry.
Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O.
A New Way of Life is giving women many times a first chance. Everybody says it's all about second chances. Many times it's a first chance. It's a hand up and not a hand out.
There is somebody to help us, people that understand we do have an issue and it's not something that's settled from the morning to the night. It's something that needs time and patience.
I have come to realize that my troubles with living has come from fear and smallness within me. We create problems for ourselves because...
It's important to have someone to lean on because everybody needs somebody.
I used to feel like I was trash. I couldn't even look in the mirror at myself because I seen a beast that I had became out there in the streets. Well, when I look in the mirror today, I don't see that. I see a very beautiful, successful, strong woman.
That's how we change our society, is that we restore as many people to their regular citizenship roles and really making a difference in the world.
I've witnessed thousands of women walk through the doors of a new way of life. I've watched them to go from surviving to thriving, from voiceless to advocates, from helpless to helpful. And it gives me such pleasure and purpose to my own life. My dream is for us to always value one another. irregardless to our mistakes.
We got you. I'm here for you, baby. We got you. Come on.
To be able to see people beyond maybe the worst moment in their life.
Once you sit in your freedom and once you acknowledge that I can do whatever I want to do for the rest of my life.
We accepted into society.
Yes.
Hey,
that
that
part right there.
Let's toast to second chances.
Second chances.
They're showing me that crumbs is not what I deserve. I deserve the steak.